In this series, I will be talking about each skin type individually, and as promised, in this video, we are going to talk about oily skin. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bahar and I'm excited about sharing my knowledge and personal experiences about skincare with you. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you too can join our community. Oily skin is the complete opposite of dry skin. Oily skin looks shiny, whereas dry skin looks dull. Oily skin doesn't show wrinkles or signs of aging that easily, whereas dry skin, well, they show wrinkles pretty easily. Oily skin has an extra layer of protection because of that oil, whereas dry skin can get irritated pretty easily. Oily skin is more acne prone, whereas dry skin, they don't experience acne that often. Again, oily skin can have completely different reasons as to why it is showing on your skin. It can be genetics, it can be because of the environment that you're living in, it can be because of medication, it can also be because of dehydration. I've talked about this before, but when your skin is severely dehydrated, your skin tends to produce more oil in order to make up for that lack of water in the skin. So if you are using oil controlling products and your oil is, well, not under control, this can be the reason. You might be severely dehydrated. Oh, but I'm oily, I can't be dehydrated. No. Oil and hydration are completely different things. Oil is the sebum that your skin naturally produces, while hydration is the water that your skin keeps inside itself. If you don't have that water, well, your skin is only trying to survive and, well, not to die of thirst. So it produces more oil in order to make up for that lack of water. So yeah, you can still be oily and dehydrated. So sorry to burst that bubble. Like I said before, oily skin types are more likely to be acne prone because of the amount of sebum that their skin is producing. The more oil you produce, the more likely your pores are going to get clogged. That is why people with oily skin types experience more acne than others, unfortunately. Also, when you are oily, your pores tend to look bigger than others because, again, of the amount of sebum that you are producing. But no worries, these are all manageable. When it comes to lifestyle, one of the most important things to keep in mind is your diet. There are a lot of food groups that can actually cause you acne. Not because they will cause acne, but because they cause more oil production in your skin, and that more oil production can lead to more acne. So if you avoid those foods, there is a high possibility of you being able to control your breakouts and control your oil production more. A food group that a lot of you know about and maybe even be hard for you to completely eliminate from your day-to-day life is dairy products. I personally enjoy my coffee with milk, but yeah, you can do alternatives like soy milk or, well, vegan milk instead of using dairy, because dairy is one of the main components of acne. Another component is, well, processed foods, fast food, and sugar. These all can cause extra oil production in your skin and can cause acne. So if you avoid them as much as possible, you can also avoid acne as much as possible. And when it comes to environments, the skin tends to produce more oil in a hotter environment. So if you are living in a, well, hot climate, try to make your inside environment more cold because, well, again, for example, in the winter, the skin produces less oil, which makes it a little bit more dry. So if your inside environment is cooler than your outside environment, that can help you a little bit in controlling the sebum that your skin is producing while you are inside. Going back to the 4 basics, again, I will link it down below if you haven't watched it yet. We will start with cleanser. Cleansers are a bit tricky. Why? Because if you don't produce that much oil in the morning, there is no need to wash your face. I mean, if you wake up and your skin is, well, semi-normal, you're not producing that much oil, then there's no need to actually wash your face with a cleanser because overwashing will dry you out. But if you are producing a lot of oil even in the morning, then yes, you can wash your face with a cleanser. When it comes to cleansers, you need to find a product that doesn't dry you out, but at the same time removes all of that excess sebum, which is hard. And a lot of people think that just because they are oily, they won't get dried out. Trust me. You can get dried out if you do use a, well, wrong cleanser or you use it too often. For example, in my teen years, I was extremely oily. I was breaking out. Not that much, but still I was oily because, well, teenage hormones. And I used a cleanser that had salicylic acid in it. That dried me out so bad, and I would feel this pulling sensation in my skin, but like I would still be using it without knowing that, okay, this is overly stripping my skin and it's not helpful. And well, I suffered from a damaged moisture barrier. That's a long story, but again, if you have a cleanser, you are using it, it was good for a time, but now it is causing that pulling sensation in your face. Switch your cleanser. I personally been loving these two products. First one is the CeraVe foaming cleanser for normal to oily skin types. This may not be that effective if you are really oily, but I personally love this one. It cleanses my face without overly stripping it, and I actually really enjoy it. Another one that I have been using lately and I have been loving, and you might enjoy this a little bit more because this is a little bit more stripping, not stripping, but it does remove more oil than this one. It is the Innisfree Green Tea Hydrating Amino Acid Cleansing Foam. I honestly love this. It's so great. It does remove the oils off of my skin beautifully without me feeling like my skin is stripped from its moisture. I mean, this was a hidden gem that I did not know about. Next, moisturizer. Just like dry skin types where I said they needed a lighter moisturizer in the morning and a bit heavier moisturizer in the evening, the same is true about you guys. But you guys need to find a gel consistency moisturizer. Why? Because, well, those heavier moisturizers have oil in it, which dry skin types don't have, but you have it. So if you use them, you're just inviting clogged pores and acne onto your skin, which you don't want, I am sure. Instead, you should go for gel moisturizers. And when it comes to recommendations, I am a creature of habit, and I have been using this product for years now. I have tried other products, but I always find my way back to this one. So the one that I'm going to recommend to you guys for the morning is, again, going to be the Hydro Boost Water Gel by Neutrogena. I don't know why, but I absolutely love this product. Like, no other product has ever compared to this one. Like, I've tried other products, but I always find my way back to this one. And when it comes to the evening, I always use the Simple Light Moisturizer. Not the rich one, the light one. The rich one is for dry skin types. The light one is for people with oilier skin types. So, the Simple Light Moisturizer, or another product that I have been loving lately, it is the COSRX Snail Mucin Moisturizer. Not the essence, the moisturizer. I have absolutely been loving this product. It is so hydrating. The consistency is a little bit weird, and maybe the snail mucin part might weird you out a little bit, but trust me, it is absolutely phenomenal. I love this product. Next, treatments. When it comes to oily skin types, the treatment that they want to go for is one that controls the amount of sebum their skin is producing, which is, well, honestly fair. And two ingredients that I absolutely love and are absolutely the best for controlling sebum is niacinamide and salicylic acid, especially if you are not using a cleanser that contains salicylic acid. The two products that I absolutely love is first the again, there are The Ordinary, and this is not sponsored, but the Ordinary Niacinamide 10%. I have been using this product since I was 16. I don't know how long I've been using this, but I've been using this for a long time. Maybe not 16. I don't think The Ordinary came out that time. I don't know how long I've been using this, but I've been using this for as long as I can remember. I keep repurchasing this, and I absolutely love this one for oil control. And niacinamide is also known for brightening the skin, which is very, very good for those acne spots on your face. Next, the salicylic acid 2% solution. This is the highest concentration of salicylic acid you can get over the counter, so also I love this one. But a recommendation that I want you to maybe consider is use niacinamide during the day and salicylic acid maybe only, I don't know, 2 times a week at night. I personally don't like using any exfoliants on my face during the day because, well, I do run a lot of errands and I do sweat a lot, so I am afraid that that sweat is going to react to an exfoliant, so I personally don't use exfoliants during the day, and I use them at night and wash them off in the morning. But if you enjoy using salicylic acid in the morning, then go for it. But don't use this more than 2 times a week because, well, again, it is an exfoliant and it can dry you out. And last but definitely not least, sunscreen. Sunscreen is already a hard product to find, but when it comes to oily skin types, it can be even harder. When it comes to finding a sunscreen, you guys need to make sure that it is oil-free and also non-comedogenic. When I say non-comedogenic, I mean it doesn't have any ingredients that will clog your pores. Again, just because a product is oil-free doesn't mean it won't clog your pores. So make sure that you are finding a product that is non-comedogenic. Another recommendation that I want to make to you guys is this Madagascar Centella Water Fit Sun Serum SPF 50 by Skin 1004. This is the GOAT of all sunscreens. I have been loving this product for the past month. I mean, it is so lightweight, it is non-greasy, it is more like a serum rather than a cream, and it blends into my skin with no difficulty whatsoever. And the best part, it does not leave a white cast. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, seriously, Korean skincare is top-notch, which I have just discovered, which that will be another video for another time. But anyway, this is a great product, especially if you are an oily skin girly. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and be prepared for the next video, which is going to be about combination skin types.